What was supposed to be a routine and exciting match for Brazil suddenly turned into a moment of fear, concern, and heartbreak for Brazilian fans around the world. Nobody expected such a dramatic incident to unfold on the pitch, but within just a few minutes, the atmosphere of the game completely changed. A key Brazilian player went down with an injury, and what happened next left fans worried about his future. The player could not hold back his emotions, and the heartbreaking scenes quickly became one of the biggest talking points of the match. So what exactly happened, and how serious is the injury? Stay with us throughout this video as we bring you all the details surrounding this unfortunate incident involving one of Brazil's most important players. Brazil entered the friendly match against Egypt hoping to continue their preparations and build momentum for upcoming competitions. Friendly matches are usually seen as opportunities for teams to test tactics, evaluate players, and improve team chemistry without the pressure of a major tournament. However, sometimes these matches can produce moments that no player, coach, or fan wants to see. Unfortunately, that is exactly what happened for Brazil during this encounter. The player at the center of the incident was Brazilian right back Wesley. Before the injury occurred, Wesley was showing exactly why he has become such an important part of the Brazilian squad. From the opening minutes of the match, he looked energetic, confident, and determined to make an impact. His ability to contribute both defensively and offensively was on full display. Every time Brazil moved forward, Wesley seemed ready to support the attack, creating additional options for the forwards and helping the team maintain pressure on the Egyptian defense. One of Wesley's greatest strengths is his attacking ability from the right side. Modern football requires fullbacks to contribute far more than just defending, and Wesley has developed a reputation for being one of the most effective attacking right backs available to Brazil. His overlapping runs, accurate passing, and ability to create dangerous situations make him a valuable asset for the national team. In many ways, he acts as an additional attacker whenever Brazil pushes forward. Defensively, Wesley is equally important. His pace, positioning, and work rate allow him to cover large areas of the field and help protect Brazil against counterattacks. This balance between attack and defense is one of the reasons why the coaching staff values him so highly. Losing a player with such versatility could create significant challenges for Brazil moving forward. Unfortunately, Wesley's promising performance lasted only around 15 minutes. During a phase of play that initially did not appear particularly dangerous, something went wrong. Suddenly, concerns spread across the field as the Brazilian defender went down. Almost immediately, medical personnel rushed onto the pitch to assess the situation. Players from both teams looked worried as treatment began. As the medical staff surrounded Wesley, Brazilian fans watching the match could only hope that the injury was not serious. However, the expressions on the faces of those around him suggested that the situation might be more concerning than initially expected. After receiving treatment on the field, it quickly became clear that he would be unable to continue playing. The Brazilian medical team made the decision to remove Wesley from the match, and he was helped off the field. To replace him, Brazil brought on Danilo, an experienced player capable of filling the role. While the substitution ensured that Brazil could continue the match, the focus of many supporters had already shifted away from the game itself. Their attention was now completely fixed on Wesley and the condition of the injured defender. What happened after Wesley left the field was perhaps even more emotional than the injury itself. As he reached the dugout area, the reality of the situation appeared to hit him hard. Sitting away from the field, Wesley covered his face with his hands and began to cry. It was a painful sight for everyone watching. Seeing a professional footballer become emotional in such a moment often reveals just how much the sport means to them and how concerned they may be about the seriousness of an injury. The heartbreaking images quickly spread among fans, many of whom immediately began expressing support and concern on social media. Injuries are always difficult, but they become even more emotional when they happen to a player who is fighting for his place in a national team and dreaming of representing his country on the biggest stages in world football. One of the most touching moments came when Wesley's teammates gathered around him. Several Brazilian stars who were sitting on the bench approached him to offer comfort and encouragement. They spoke with him, tried to lift his spirits, and reassured him that everything would be okay. The scene demonstrated the strong bond that exists within the Brazilian squad. Rather than leaving their teammate alone during a difficult moment, they stood beside him and showed their support. The message from his teammates seemed clear: stay positive, keep believing, and focus on recovery. Many of them appeared to be reminding him that this setback does not necessarily define his future. Football careers are filled with challenges, and many great players have overcome injuries to return even stronger than before. Naturally, Brazilian fans are now asking the same question: how serious is the injury? At this moment, there is still no official final medical report confirming the exact nature of the problem. Because of that, it would be premature to speculate about the severity of the injury or how long Wesley might be sidelined. Medical evaluations often require additional examinations and scans before a complete diagnosis can be made. For now, the entire Brazilian football community is waiting for official updates from the team's medical staff. Supporters will be hoping for positive news and a quick recovery for the talented right back. Considering his importance to both the defensive structure and attacking play of the team, Brazil would certainly prefer to have him available for future matches and major tournaments. As we await the final medical report, one thing is clear: Wesley's injury has become the biggest concern to emerge from Brazil's match against Egypt. What began as a friendly encounter quickly transformed into an emotional and worrying evening for Brazilian fans. The sight of Wesley leaving the field in tears was something no supporter wanted to witness. We will continue monitoring the situation closely and bring you the latest updates as soon as official information becomes available. Until then, Brazilian fans around the world can only hope that the injury is not serious and that Wesley will soon return to the pitch wearing the famous yellow jersey once again. Stay tuned for more updates, and let us know your thoughts and best wishes for Wesley's recovery in the comments below.